Have you ever wondered how communion breads are made? Join us as we take an exclusive look into the process with the Redemptoristine nuns in Dublin. We meet up with Sister Maura in the preparation room to see how the process begins.
Well, this is the preparation room really. It's where everything starts before we do the main baking on the machine. So in here we have to balance a mixture of, say, water and the flour, which through compliance with canon law it has to be no additives in it. So when we have the mixture ready and we know we have the right measurements of everything, we can start the procedure. So we have the big mixing bowl, we blend in the flour and the water together. And in some way, because we are monastic, this is very important work for us and very much in line with our monastic life and what we believe, our theology, if you want to say it. You can look into that battered mixture going around and think of the battered body of Christ. It doesn't just begin on the altar. It's in here we're preparing the lamb. You go back in the Old Testament, the lamb for the sacrifice. So right here is where it's been prepared with the work of human hands that is mentioned then in the liturgy of the Eucharist.
The mix is then transferred to the baking room. The batter is then spread out onto heated plates before being pressed with the desired imagery. The machine bakes the bread and is removed in flat rectangular sheets. These are then taken to what is known as the damper to prepare them for cutting.
This is what we prepare to put in the dampers. They're trays of mass and plain, and we put them into the damper and they're damp for 24 hours and we cut them the following day.
The sisters cut the breads into different shapes and sizes depending on what is needed. After cutting, the breads are screened to remove any smaller or broken pieces.
We sieve the breads, checking them to see if there's any that are damaged or any that are broken, and just to check that they're all okay before they're then weighed and put into boxes and for sending out.
So I'm just packing a box 1100 large to go out in the post today.
We send out the breads to many places around Ireland and some overseas as well, to England and Australia and other places. And I always find that all the sacristans around the world who get these breads in their hand, we're all in some way preparing Christ as the Lamb. And in the consecration as well, I think that's when we realise we're the ones preparing the Lamb, whereas when we realise that it was actually God preparing us, because our life is very redemptive. So he was preparing us from here, this moment, to prepare his body.